how you met with IITA, how you got this yam, and how the yam has been performing in your environment, how many farmers already have it now. All right. At what stage are you able to hit a commercial, a large-scale production? Are there demand for the yam already, or you intend it for local consumption, or like we discussed with you, we already have a plan to have it grown to a large scale that can be exported to other to industries to processors. Now, what are your plans to expounding these varieties that you have received from IIT among the farmers? How many of your farmers already have? How many are likely to get in this year? So those are just the few things he needs you to shed light on, because he is borrowing a leaf from you to go replicate what you are also doing here among his people in Ghana. So we are still going to bring people from Benin and Cote d'Ivoire to also visit you here to see how we are managing the materials we receive from IITA and how good they have been, so that can be a kind of a leverage for them to also go commence the same activity in their various countries.
You are welcome once again. My name is Kashiwa. Here is IRA in KWARA State. I met him on TubeMate.
So my name is Dr. Kulima.
His name is Dr. Kulima. I used to search on YouTube how I can improve my farm. So I saw his video. He's talking about yam mini set. I have to download it. After watching it, I tried to search for him personally. It took me up to 2 years before we could meet. So God so kind, he received us and he introduced 2 yam for us.
That was in 2023.
Yes, 2020. Abi?
2023.
Yes, 2023. So we are 10 closer. Each closer is up to 10.
10 closer.
Cluster.
10 group.
Okay, so 10 farmer groups.
So each group is 10 in number.
Okay.
That's 100.
100. After planting it,
So about how many seeds did you receive in year 1 in 2023?
about how many seeds?
Like we give them seeds in
bag.
kg, in bag.
Okay.
In bags.
Yeah, so they got 60 kg of Vayam and 30 kg of Aquabata. Brought 2 bags of Aquabata and 4 bags of Vayam.
So after harvesting, we have to divide to the groups. Some are very far. They can't replant here. Some are close by. They still place their farm here because we still need more seedling. So that by next year, by God's grace, we want to go in a large. Even for now, we don't have what we can sell.
Because you are still multiplying.
And we are still multiplying. But by God's grace, next year, we start disposing.
Okay.
So
And the yam is doing fine. Even this year, we have problem of rain, but still, at least.
It's a peculiar problem.
also in Ghana, we had the same thing. Almost 2 months no rain.
2 months. Ghana, 2 months.
The same thing.
The same thing here now.
In the middle of the rainy season.
In the middle of the rainy season.
The same thing.
The same problem.
Yeah, so all these farmers have the varieties on their farm as we speak. This is his own farm. The portion that he got from that multiplication.
This portion is for 3 cluster.
For 3 cluster. Okay. So meaning when you harvest this year now, you are going to share, and everybody within the 3 cluster, Okay, 7 of the clusters are already taken there to other locations. Yeah, the 3 clusters already multiply their own on your farm here, and you are going to share to everybody after the harvest, and then they can go on as from next year to begin to have large. Excellent.
So which means each 10 groups have their farm together in year 2 as well?
No, in year 1, we had 10 groups that had farm together
In the same land.
in the same land.
Okay.
In year 2, we
have
had only 3 that had together. The remaining 7 got their portion and went to their localities.
Okay, and also farm together.
Yeah, because in this
group.
axis,
So farm
I think
together
this is KWARA South or West.
KWARA South.
KWARA South. This KWARA South, the 10 clusters cover the whole of that KWARA South. So if you want to travel within KWARA South now, maybe you spend the whole of today and tomorrow and Sunday covering KWARA South. Yeah, so we cannot cover all of those locations, but at least it's good to know that we have people who we can easily reach in this axis where we started from.
I understand it now. So that in year 2 they are still in group, but nearer to their own
Location.
Then year 3, then
Each group can stand alone depending on where their farmlands are situated. So what they did now, if we want to look at northern region, prior to dividing it into 2, it's like saying farmers will come from Yendi, from Salaga, from Mion, from Pigu. All of them will gather in Yampala, for example. So you now share from, obviously those in Salaga will go.
Definitely.
Those in Yendi will go. Even San and Mion will go. Maybe people from Tolon can still manage to stay with Yampala people.
Yes.
That's just the arrangement.
That one is a little bit closer.
Closer, yes. So that's the kind of arrangement they did.
How do you see these varieties compared to your own varieties you were planting before?
One of the advantages is the planting time. You know, our wood variety, we start planting now. And it takes a lot of cost, because after a month now, you have to come and put moisture on it again. It's another cost. Unlike this one, you will plant exactly when the rain is in, and it's hardly you lose 10%. It's hardly.
I think we take a good photo later.
Yes, but while we are discussing, you can take a few.
Okay.
So one of the advantages is hardly you lose 10%. Unlike our local one that you can't get 70%.
Okay. So for the local variety that you have till now, when you plant, at most maybe you are having 70%, 65. But with this one, you'll be able to record establishment up till
90 plus.
90 plus.
90 plus.
Excellent.
Because you know, before you plant, rain is in.
Yeah.
So it's hardly you lose anyone.
Anyone. Okay.
It's hardly.
That's a very good advantage. But you don't have to.
Now, have you eaten the yams?
Almost everybody. I bet I know James.
So you like the taste?
The taste is good.
And the color?
The color.
Have you pounded akwabata like we said? Because we told you that one is very good for pounded yam.
No, I don't think